we can start at least. We can start. So there are three types of control statements. The control statements are, as the name implies, used for the controlling of the program. Okay, it is actually the controlling of the program. And there are different types of control statements. So there are three types of control statements. First one is the selective statements, then iterative statements, and jumping statements. Okay, there are three types. And when we talk about selective statement, there are two types of selective statements, if else and switch case. And if else is of four types: simply if else, if, that is nested if else ladder. So there are four different types, the ways to implement the if else. And simply the second type of selective statement is switch case. Then the next is the iterative statements. When we talk about iterative statements, they are the looping construct. Okay. Looping construct means when you have the repetitive values, repetitive working, like you have to use the same formula again and again. That time you can simply go with the iterative statements. And there are mainly three types of iterative statement, three types of loop: for, while, do, while. And if you have heard about for each, for in, for on, for of, these things are actually not the loop. They are related to the concept of array. So that time when I will be discussing about array, then I will be discussing about these concepts also. They are like for each, for in, for of. These are not the looping concept. So I will be not discussing about it here. I have not written it. That does not mean that I am skipping it. I am not skipping it. It will be coming with the array because that is related to the array concept in the JavaScript. Then jumping statements are many. So we will be like using many of them in between of the programs: break, continue, return, exit, etc. There are many. So these are like different kind of control statements, and we can at least start working on it. So I'm just going to start working on the control statements. Let's start it. Creating a new program file, file 4.js. Okay, so here we go. File 4.js, and I'm just going to create a if else program. And the question I'm taking: write a program to take age of a person and check if he is eligible to vote or not. So it is if else program. Okay, suppose I'm taking here age. Suppose I'm taking age 20 or something. Now, if it is having the same syntax as C language, age greater than equals to 18, that is our condition. So come inside this braces. This is the block of if, and then log person is eligible to vote. Simple. And then else person is not eligible to vote. Okay, so this way, let's check it. So according to our value, the person will be, sorry. According to the value which we have taken, the person will be eligible to vote. If I change this to, let's say, 10, okay, so then it will be simply giving us person is not eligible to vote. So this is the very basic thing, that how you can simply create the program for if else. One example I have given you. Let's create one more program for if else. 5.js. So here I'm taking write a program to take two numbers and print the larger between them. Okay. So suppose I'm taking variable a equals to 20 and let's say b equals to 30. Where is used for variable. Okay. Then I'm taking simply a greater than b. Very simple programs, you know. And then we can just log here. A is larger than b. Else B is larger than A. Okay. So according to our value which we have taken, it will be simply 30 is larger than 20. That is absolutely correct. So here the B is larger than A accordingly. But in case I just want to take here 40, and this time if I run this code, so you can see 40 is larger than 30. So according to our values, our program is working absolutely fine. Okay, so let's move further and let's see some more programs into it. And I'm going to tell about one program related to character data type. Okay, if you want to work with the character data type, that means simply the single characters. So what can be done? Like I'm taking a question, write a program to take a character and check if it is a vowel or consonant. Okay, so okay, see, suppose here I am taking a character A, and if now I am going, listen to me very very carefully, because now I am going to tell something which I will be discussing later. Okay, that you know, because you know different languages. So like different languages means this is in the very basic mathematics, physics, every subject is having this kind of concept anyhow. I will be telling about it in very detail afterwards also, but right now just a brief I am giving. So if ch equal to small a, I have written. So why small a? When we talk about the vowel and consonant, we have to check about, like we have to check 5 different variables. Okay. So I'm using here OR operator. OR is a logical operator. Okay. This double pipe symbol is used for OR operator. OR is used when you want to check that any one of it is at least correct. Okay. A, E, I, O, U I have taken. And if any one of it is correct, then also it will be correct. So we can just write that the character is vowel, else you can simply print the character is consonant. Okay, so this is the way. I'm just going to run this, and right now as we have taken A, so it will be simply giving us vowel only. But in case I just change this to F, so this time it will be giving us, it's a consonant, that is simply not a vowel. Okay. Okay, so this is simple. We have used OR operator because we were checking for multiple values. Okay. Now, like this was also related to normal if else only. Now, one program, like 3 programs we have seen for the if else. One was for eligible to vote or not. Then we talked about the larger between two numbers, and the next we have seen the character data type. Now, I am taking another program file, and the question is write a program, like I am taking here if else if, that is nested if else, the second type you can say of if else. And the question I am taking, write a program to take 3 numbers and print the largest among them. Okay, largest among them. So here suppose I'm taking variable equals to 10, b equals to 20, and c equals to 30, 40, whatever. So simply I'm taking if a greater than b. So just check. Okay, inside this we will be nesting one more condition. Just check if a greater than c also. If this is correct, so it will print a is largest among a, comma, b and c. Okay, so a is largest among a, b, c. In case this inner condition is false, in case this inner condition is false, so it will be going to the else portion of the inner if, and it will print that c is largest among abc. So a greater than c is false, that means c is larger than a, so it will be printing c is largest among abc. In case this outer condition is only false, so it will be coming to the else portion of the outer if, and it will check if b greater than c. So if in case this condition is false, that means b is greater than c. So it will just print that B is largest among ABC. But in case this inner condition is false, so it will be going to the else portion of the inner if, and it will print C is largest among ABC. Very, very simple question it is. You can see it is the thing which we have already seen before. Like we have not seen before actually, but yes, still, mm, this is like if you are checking this condition and it is true, so it will be coming inside. And if this one is also true, so it will print this message. If this inner condition is false, so it will be going towards the else portion of the inner if. In case the outer condition is only false, so it will be going to the outer else of the outer if. And then it will check one more condition because it is nested if else. Now I'm just going to run it to make it more clear. And it's program number 7 for today. And you can see 40 is largest among 10, 20, 40. Now in case I change this, I am making 50 here. Now 50 is largest, that is correct. If I make it 200, so this time 200 is largest, because whatever value we are taking, our program is absolutely correct. So it is not going to give us any error. Okay, so this is here, that is simply the nested if else.